Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2025 Ford F-150 Raptor. But this isn't just any Raptor, this is the Raptor R. It's powered by the 5.2 liter supercharged V8 engine producing 720 horsepower. We're going to take you on a full tour of the brand new Raptor R. So we'll first start with what's under the hood. And here it is, the 5.2 liter supercharged V8 engine. Now this engine was originally produced and announced for the Shelby GT500, Ford's kind of supercar Mustang. But they brought it to the Raptor due to popular request bringing back the V8 to the Raptor. Ford gave us the V8 and they gave us a supercharged V8 version, so they couldn't have done it any better. 720 horsepower and 640 foot-pounds of torque, so it is incredibly powerful. Most powerful half-ton truck on the market today. It also pairs to the 10-speed automatic transmission and standard four-wheel drive. Now, as you would expect, the Raptor R is a pretty exclusive product. Ford does not build a lot of these trucks. They're very, very hard to get, and this one here is finished in antimatter blue, which I think looks amazing. Really, really nice deep blue metallic paint here. We'll start with the exterior front end of the Raptor R. So there's a couple of changes that are exclusive. Of course, you got your R branding right there, as well as these exposed red recovery points. Typically, they're just like a black. Before it gives you those red kind of tow hooks there to kind of stand out. You got the LED lighting, of course, with the rigid LED off-road lights in the bumper, the blacked out grille, the black bumper, also a nice exclusive piece there. And you're going to have a different hood graphic as well, so it kind of has the red graphic there with the Raptor R branding. That hood bulge or the scoop there is actually also enlarged as well. It's going to give you extra room there for the supercharger. Coming to the side here, you'll notice exclusive 17-inch wheels. These are only found on the R models. They are beadlock capable, very strong, heavy-duty aluminum material, and it's going to be wrapped in a 37-inch tall tire, so the tires are enormous on this truck. Largest production tire you can buy on any vehicle today. And of course, fitting with these are going to be the Fox dual live valve suspension, which is a pretty new addition to the Raptor. You get a better look in the rear. So that's going to be the dual live valve. Now offers that rebound and compression adjustments on the fly, completely computerized. There are additional suspension modes that you can change. It is a very advanced, very, very incredible system, and it really handles the on-road and off-road situations very well. You do have that R graphic also in the back there. LED lights, of course. And of course, you can notice that dual exhaust, which not only looks great, sounds absolutely incredible. It is a valved exhaust system, so you can change the loudness of it through a couple of buttons inside there. There's going to be your rear recovery points, hitch receiver down below there. Go ahead and lower down the power tailgate. This one does have a factory spray-in liner, which is definitely the way to go. Keep the bed protected. You got your full-size power plug back here. Great workspace. I mean, this is a Raptor R, but you can use it for work. You got your measurement table still in the back here with the clamping points. Ford definitely did not get rid of that, so that's pretty cool. But again, you do have your inverter plug. There's also LED box lighting and lots of different tie-down points. Now let's go ahead and we'll take a look inside of the Raptor R. Of course, these seats and the interior design is going to be R exclusive. So your seats are Recaro branded. They're going to be much more tightly bolstered. They're heated and cooled still though. They got the kind of the red contrast there in the seat there. Really, really nice. Very incredibly comfortable. But again, they do hug you a little better than the standard F-150 seats. Nice soft touch leather right here with the contrast stitching and that suede material. Lots of storage. You do have that 14 speaker B&O sound system that does come standard on the R model. Now let's go ahead and hop inside. Really couple of really nice materials that Ford uses. One of them is going to be carbon fiber. Definitely nice to have that little high-end product and material used in the F-150. You got it right there on the console, on your upper glove box, and the door. So that's pretty cool. And of course, you got your leather and suede. That suede material is nice and lightweight. It's going to help reduce the weight. These are heavy trucks, but whatever you can do to help is definitely appreciated here. But moving on to the rest of the interior, as you can see here, very, very nice truck. I mean, this is the top of the line of the Ford product. It really does compete with some of the likes of like a Platinum. It uses some of the similar materials. Leather wrapped heated steering wheel. Your paddle shifters are going to be nice metal material right there, so it's very high quality. And just the center console there, again, you got that suede material with the Raptor R branding. In the middle of the dash, you're going to notice that 12-inch display. And that's actually standard on every single F-150, regardless of the trim level. So it's going to be very well integrated into the truck. It includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in navigation there as well. So a lot of great connectivity options come standard, as you would expect. And then dual-zone climate control there. You're going to have your wireless charging pad, again, underneath of that carbon fiber trim piece there. USB power, 12 volt. as well as another full-size plug. A lot of great charging options there. And then again, steering wheel heated, leather wrapped. It's very, thickly bolstered, and it's just an overall nicer feel to it with that contrast stitching there. Fully digital gauge cluster. There's your R branding right there on the bottom. And then again, dual glove box, carbon fiber upper, standard lockable glove box on the lower portion there. This one also is going to have the panoramic sunroof, which also does have that electric shade. And then taking a look into the rear seat of the Raptor R, just like the front, you got the R branded seats back here with the suede. The suede material does keep you in place a little better too, which is nice. If you're going around trails or you're going around even just on road, keeping you in place a little better, having that suede material. These seats are also heated back here, so they're very, very comfortable. You got some storage underneath if you lift that up there. And then charging options as well, of course, are going to be standard. So you got the full-size plug there, USB power, as well as 12 volts. So it's nice to have all those charging options. Rubber floor mats are also going to be included with this F-150 Raptor. So you do have the floor liners. They're currently just waiting to be installed there, but those will come. And again, full panoramic sunroof. It does have that electric shade, which is currently closed, which is great. On a hot day like today, it's nice to have that electric shade. You can close it off if you wish. So that is the 2025 Ford F-150 Raptor R. If you're interested in this truck, you can give us a call or visit our website, mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.